Hey, what's up, guys? Anklespankin here, and today, it's gonna be the full gameplay of Dark Souls. Actually, I'm gonna turn this down real fast before I get any more into it. Let me open this real fast. Bleh. That should be low enough. Oh yeah, that's definitely low enough. Enter character name. Um, we'll just make him Anklespankin, just for the sake of the video. And let's go ahead and there we go. Enter. Sex, male, of course. Class, we're going to do. Sure, we'll do the deprived, because this guy's naked. Of course, the gift will be the master key. Physique, we'll just do average. Face, commoner, hair. Let's give him a ponytail, just so he looks funny. Then color, we'll leave it black. Accept. Let's get going. This game, definitely a game I've played.
In the age of ancients,
I'll continue in a moment. I
the
love this
world
cutscene.
was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless lights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Let's do it. I actually have no idea what I was talking about before that cutscene, to be totally honest with you. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult. God damn, I'm ugly. But I got some fabulous ass hair, so it'll be all good. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just kill this guy. Overall, you know, I'm pretty much just gonna speedrun this, essentially. Like, not, you know, super speedrun by any means, but I'm not really gonna waste time doing extra stuff, like the painted world, or running back to Undead Asylum and whatnot, which is where we are right now, but I mean, you can go back to it later. Pretty much, I'm just gonna play through the game without doing extra stuff. Any soul farming I do, which probably won't be much at all, if any, is strictly gonna be done for myself to try and catch up in levels or try and level up a weapon or something, and I'm not gonna have that on video. I'll just do that in my own time, but if I do any of that in the first place, it will not be much. So I'm just gonna pretty much play through this game as fast as I can, like by doing it normally. And I don't have anyone to fight him at all, because you know, you just can't. But I have played this game for close to 100 hours already. So clearly quite a lot. And whoop, that's not what I want to do. There we go. I mean, it's very quickly become one of my most favorite games to play. And I figured, you know, I thought about putting this on my main channel, and I totally decided against it because, you know, my main channel is for League, where, you know, this is very clearly not League, so why would I upload it on there, right? Oh well. That's just my 2 cents about it. But let's go ahead and get further through. There's gonna be a boulder coming down this, so I'm just gonna run up here and knock it down so it breaks that wall. Run in here, talk to this guy, and get our Estus flask. Yes. Oh, here, take this. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. And now we can run up these stairs over here. There'll be a guy right there. Try and kill us. We'll backstab him and just execute him. The only thing that I think might be a little difficult for me in this game right now is the fact that with recording, like my frames on this game already drop in some places on their own without the stress of recording. So I'm trying to think of, there'll probably be some places that'll be freaking like unplayable almost. But we'll find out. I'm sure it'll be fun. Because most boss fights are usually pretty not too bad. I'm sure it'll be good. Go ahead and just well, we're about to actually plunge on what was that, better? I don't know if it's better, but it's also a long sword, which oh no, I know the skill set better with. Doesn't really matter. We'll just kill the asylum demon real fast because he shouldn't be too tough. Just jump down here and miss our plunge. Oh god. Okay, well, gonna have to be. Okay, well, I don't get the advantage of plunging on him. Let's just kill him then. Cause how hard can he be, right? How hard can he be? Ooh, he hits my shield. Okay. Try and jump up on me. This dude ain't shit. Just get a strong attack in here. Wow, that does a lot actually. I wonder if I still get his weapon for free even though I tried to plunge on him and I missed. I doubt I do. We'll find out. This guy's not too hard. Here we go. Boop. Yeah, I don't get it. Even though I friggin' missed and killed him basically without plunging on him. Oh well. Oh well. He's still not that hard. But it's actually the entire Undead Asylum already done. Now we gotta run out to wherever it's called. Lordran. And Firelink Shrine. We'll go ahead and just roll right there. Let you watch this cutscene real fast.
Oh, in the ancient legend that one day
Oh! Lordran. I missed the entire cutscene. I was sitting there on Skype talking to people. Whoop! Okay, well, I accidentally skipped that cutscene, but, basically what it was is I was being carried by a crow to this area. That's all you missed. And, oh, I didn't mean to leave you. There's the rest for a third time. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get my strength to 16 as fast as I can. Because at 16 strength, I get the requirements to wield the Drake Sword, which will make me super overpowered early game. And, definitely going to be using that. Can I parry with the shield? Yes, I can. And I'm already missing. Let's just not worry about parrying. I was always not that good at parrying anyways. Ooh. Go ahead and just get backstab on this guy. That dick up there is going to throw a firebomb at me. Alright, there it is. I heard it. Go ahead. There it is. There's his firebombs. There we go. Kill him. Get... Ooh, hello. Alright, now we gotta run up here pretty quickly. Because granted, the cool thing about this game is the fact that, even the easiest of enemies can still fuck your shit up. So you can't really ever let your guard down all the time. Because if you do, you will die. Like, that's all there is to it in this game. You're gonna die if you let your guard down. So, like, even when my guy is friggin' 100 and what is he right now? 142? Something like that? I can still get killed by the people here really easily. Because it doesn't matter, how super geared you are or anything. You can still die very easily. So, it's definitely something you always want to keep in mind. That's something I really like about this game, because you have to, pretty much always have to be really trying. Like, there's not really a whole lot of time that you can mess around. Like, obviously you get better at the game, to the point where you can go through it a bit less carefully, I guess you could say, but I'm never totally careless is what I'm trying to get across. And this guy right here is going to throw fire bombs at me. I'll go ahead and roll so I can get at least next to him. I was going to try and get behind him to backstab him, but that didn't happen. Backstab this guy. So when he comes out here, I can just stab him in the back. And pretty much when you stab someone in the back, it's like the safest way to kill someone. Because if it doesn't kill him, it at least does a massive amount of damage. And it also, you're invulnerable for the entire time that you're backstabbing someone. So it's really good if you can get a backstab off. Then when we run up here, there's going to be a dragon that pops up. This is the Bridge Weaver. And we're going to take his tails here soon and get the Drake Sword. There's like 5 people right here. I got fucked up the first time I was doing this area. Because I had no idea how to handle it. But now it's really not that difficult. So I just gotta... Pretty much the only thing that you really gotta be careful of is, getting hit by the archer. Because if you're not being careful, he'll hit you for some damage. It's not good. Go ahead and just keep rolling. I'm gonna open this because I did start with the master key, man. I can. Or not this door. This door isn't the master key, but there is a shield right here that I want. Because it's a really good shield for a long time. See the difference? Everything's better on it. And I guess I could wear this. That's all the armor I got, though. That's fine. That's all we need. Right, let's kill this guy real quick. He's kind of a pushover. All he does is sit there and try to shoot you with a bow. Alright, light this bonfire and start. Just pop a squad at it. See if we can level up our strength again. We can. One more level and I'll have the requirements to use the Drake Sword. And then I'm also going to need 1 level in dexterity so I can use the short bow that we need to have to Ooh, I got hit by an arrow. Short bow that we need to use to get the Drake sword. There we go. Kill that guy. Now I'm actually going to be extraordinarily cautious for a little while, because I don't really know how to use the club, really. Plus I have no armor, so I gotta be kind of careful naturally. Let's see if I can get a backstab. There's a backstab off, so this guy can't kill me. Let's see if I can get yep, there's another one off. So again, the other guys, like I said, when you're backstabbing, you're invincible. So if you can get a good backstab off, always try. I forget what that door leads to. There's a treasure chest back here. And a guy right around the corner. Let's just get another backstab off on him, because if we get the overkill bonuses, we get more souls out of killing it. I forget exactly what percent it is, but you know, it's more. That's all that really matters, because usually those guys give you 60, and then when you get an overkill bonus on them, they give you 72. Or at least on the first game. On the first playthrough, I mean. On the second playthrough, everything starts giving you a shit ton more souls than the first time. And I just pissed off, yeah, I only pissed off the middle guy. This guy you can, or this group you can kill all of them at once. It's really not that difficult. I just like to be safe about it. Because if I don't get this backstab right here, this whole part immediately gets a lot harder. But I did. I actually got good backstabs off on all three of them. And then this door is the one that requires master key, and there's gold pine resin, I think, over here, which is just nice stuff to have, because it puts a lightning elemental on your weapon, basically make you do some lightning damage for like 60 seconds or something. And I always want to run up here and kill the archer, because he's just chilling up here and he's gonna shoot you if you don't kill him. Village body, titanite shard. Those are used for leveling up, or reinforcing weapons, I mean. And this guy, we're just gonna kick him so he stagger his shield and then kill him. That's what you gotta do, spear guys. And these guys, it's just a lot easier to lure one out at a time, because they run right up to you and then you can just backstab them and kill them. And then you can run down here and do it to the other one. And there's a black knight right here, but I'm not really gonna worry about him because I don't have any armor. So I don't really want to fucks with him. And this guy's gonna try and roll down a fire barrel at me. There it is. And whoosh. He's gonna try and stab me, and I'll just stab him in the back. So that's that. Gonna go ahead and drink an Estus flask because we're about to fight the Taurus demon. Not sure if I'll get this guy on the first try since I have like nothing, but if I do, cool. And of course, at the top of this stair right here, the second one, in this barrel, there's a little glittering lizard, and if you can find these little dudes and kill them, very beneficial, because they give you twinkling titanites and titanite chunks, which are awesome, used for upgrading like really rare weapons, so that's really good. And then this is where you fight the Taurus demon. First off, you're gonna want to run up here and take out the two archers that stand up here, because if you don't, they'll fuck you up. And you don't really want anything else trying to fuck you up when you're fighting the Taurus demon, because he already does a pretty good job of that when he's messing with you. And the Taurus demon. Okay, let's try this one again. Kind of fucked up the first time, but it's all good, because he did something that he has never done before, and that's hit me twice on my way back up the ladder. So I guess I gotta be a little bit more careful. So let's just keep plunging down on this guy. That was the first time that's actually not worked. So, hey, here we go. Get a good plunge off on him. Oh my god, is he actually gonna do it again? No, he's not. Okay, good. Get up here, drink an Estus flask. That way we got some health. Plunge on him again. And run up as fast as we can. This is exactly what it usually does. He stalls like that and then tries to get you. And you climb up, you plunge him in again. Keep doing this. And you land on that. Start climbing up. Come on, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, he's not going to do it. And this is how easy the Taurus Demon is. Just drink another Estus Flask just to be safe. Jump down, plunge on him. Just plunge 4 times, and he's dead. He is dead. The first time, he did something that he's never done to me before, and that was not okay. I plunged down on him the first time, and he hit me as I was running up the ladder, like as soon as I got on the ladder, and then like he hit me again immediately. So he 2-shot me. I was like, what the fuck? That's never happened. So, I don't know, that happened the first time. But it's all good. Because now we get to go see the coolest NPC in the game. His name is Solaire of Astoria, and he is the best. You will love Solaire.
Ah, hello.
And we're not really going to listen to what he talks about. He just sits there and talks. Because he's gay and awesome. And then you say yes. And you say yes again. And then you get your white sign soapstone, which lets you do cooperative play and whatnot. And also if you're a human, which we will be later in the game, it lets you summon other people. And we will be summoning Solaire to help us with Smoke Nornstein when we get there. And I'm about to get fire breathed on me, that's why I'm not worried about these guys. There it is. That happens. That's supposed to happen. Don't you worry. But now we can go right down here and kick down this ladder. And this gives us the shortcut open right to where we were. So now we're at this bonfire. Go ahead and get 16 strength. Go ahead and get 14 endurance and 12 dexterity. I'm totally joking, because I need a bunch of these souls still. Shoot. I don't know. Do I want? We'll get the vitality, so I've got over 600 health. But now we do clearly still have a decent amount of souls, because 3,000 at this level, you know, it's not really a lot later. But there's a lot of souls right now, and that's exactly what we want. Go ahead and just run over here and kill this guy. And what we gotta do now is we gotta go to the undead merchant, because he's gonna sell us the short bow that we need. And there's a guy behind me. He's gonna try and kill me. He's not going to. There we go. Turn on him, kill him. But I'm gonna show you how to get the Drake sword. I'm obviously not gonna show you the entire process because it's just time consuming. But it's pretty simple after. Like you'll get it. So I'm just gonna cut out a lot of it because, like I said, it's just time consuming. But you guys see what I'm doing right now. It's obviously not difficult. If you don't have the souls like I did after killing the Taurus Demon, you can sit here and just farm these guys for a little while, because it doesn't take a lot of souls, but you do definitely need a decent amount, because you're going to need a lot of arrows too. You're going to need like 50-ish arrows. So this is the undead merchant right here, and you'll talk to him. Where is it? You can buy other stuff from him, but we're not really too concerned about it right now. So just buy the short bow for 1,000, and you can buy large arrows. We'll buy 50 of them for 2,500. And then you can buy the chain set from him, which is not bad. I mean, it's clearly more than no armor.
Thank you.
But you know, we don't have the souls for that right now. So we're just gonna concern ourselves with getting the Drake sword. So let's equip our arrows and equip our short bow. Is this shield actually better? Better in some ways. The physical resistance and the stability is really going to help us right now because we aren't too concerned about magic or lightning damage for a while, so we're going to actually use this shield. But let's go get the Drake sword, because it's really simple and it's the best sword in the game by far for a long time. So what you got to do, where's that ladder? There it is. Just climb up this ladder. It's very, very simple to get. Really, really easy. It takes like a solid 5-10 minutes ish of sitting there and shooting. So it's kind of boring, but it's definitely worth it. And when you run over here, there's a guy right to your right. And this guy, that spear guy behind us, he gets stuck right there, so it's really not a problem. Or he's not going to get stuck for the first time in my life. And I'm just going to Sparta kick him off the edge. And then if you run over here and stand right here, turn around, boop, dragon tail. Interesting, right? Pull out your bow, go two-hand, and kind of aim, you know, a little up and to the left of where you think it'll be about, and shoot. And this is the perfect location to shoot these arrows at. And you just sit here, wait until he gets his tail back in position, and shoot again. And miss. Let's look a little to the left. But then you shoot again. And then you hit. You obviously don't really want to miss a lot of arrows. You know, they're expensive right now. But it's not a problem. But you just do this for a while, really. Very boring process. But there you go. That took me 28 of my arrows, 27 of which were hits. And now allow me to show you why we do use this weapon. We go from 87 to a 200. And it also looks really cool at that. So let's go ahead. We shouldn't really need to go rest because there's no point to. And let's go on in the game. So now we got the Drake Sword. We are OP as shit. We'll just aggro these rats. These guys will poison you if you do let them hit you. But as you can see, there's already a drastic increase in my damage. And these guys, they do have a high chance to drop humanity, which is good. Humanity is always a good thing. But if you let these guys poison you, it's really nasty. So always just wait until they strike your shield once. You will take a small status effect, but it's never enough to poison you. And let's go ahead and go up on here. And I could try and do the quick way through this area, but I'm definitely not going to. I'm going to try and kill this Black Knight up here, though. Let's go ahead and give this guy another shot. I did just die to him because I was kind of scrubbing it up. And I don't have a great shield, so I can't just fully block his attacks. Unless it's, you know, the light one. In which case I can barely block it, and I did not parry that properly. So that's why I'm trying to be careful. Okay, we got our souls back, so that way I'm not going to feel bad if I die again. So I won't lose anything, just get backstab off on him. Take a swig of our Estus Flask so we have full health. And that's why we did that. And we got a backstab off, so he's dead. As you can see, this Black Knight hits very, very insanely hard. The Black Knight Greatsword, actually, is a very strong weapon that we do not have the stats to use for a while. But as you can see, it's even stronger than our Drake Sword. And it also scales, where it says Param bonus next to the club. That means how well it scales. The thing that's an arm next to B is strength. So the higher strength you have, the more damage that Black Knight Greatsword will do. And the cool thing about Black Knights is they give you a lot of souls and they don't respawn or anything. So kill him and you're set. Like I said on the time that I died, though, don't really recommend trying to kill these guys unless you have a little bit more experience in the game first, because they are a pain, like a major pain, until you are a bit more comfortable with the game. And this guy, as you can see, since I do have the Drake Sword now, I'm not too concerned. There we go. Pissed off the Iron Hog. Just come over here. He'll try and bash me right there. Or he's not going to try and do anything. Come on, there you go. Go over here. No. Come here. Maybe I can get a butt stab in. Yeah! Stab him in the butt. That's his weak spot. Either that or you can plunge on him. Well, that's an instant kill. Oh, he dropped his helmet. I'm gonna get hit! Oh, God. I'm so lucky, actually, right now. But since that helmet is freaking hilarious looking, let's wear it. There we go. Now we swagged out. And I am doing the plop roll. That's not very good. It's also not the worst thing that could happen. And this part can be very annoying if you're not careful. So, because you gotta kill this guy fast and then block arrows, which I didn't kill him very fast. Okay. I have done it successfully. Except I got hit once, so it's not totally successfully. As you can see, though, Drake Sword does ridiculous amounts of damage. Or ridiculous amounts more damage than we used to do. What happened? How much does this weigh? 7.8. There ain't no reason to wear that. Let me not do that plop roll. There we go. Let's get around here and backstab this guy as well. And we should be good to go. That is that whole room, which used to be quite the pain. Because there was just so many people. I didn't know how to handle it. Pretty simple room overall, though. Now we gotta run down here. This guy will try and bait you out because you'll run after him and then pop. There's a guy right to your left. And to your right. And they both... They're red guys, so they're not really gonna do a whole lot, but they can hurt you anyways. So always just be cautious when you're playing this game. And that guy will try and jump on you. There he is. And this dude up here will try and jump, and he's gonna miss, so we'll just plunge on him and kill him. Pretty simple. To be honest with you, I have no idea where the hell that guy came from that just swung at me. So, a good example of why you always gotta keep on your guard. Because I had no idea he was there, actually. I didn't remember that extra one being there. So let's just climb on up here real fast, because there's two people up here. And there's a, what is it, large soul of the lost undead right to our left here. And it's out on these rafters, so you just gotta walk out kind of slowly on them. Large soul of the lost undead. When you use those, you just get some free souls. So they're just nice to have a lot of them. I'm gonna actually try and be really careful until I get to Undead Parish, because I don't really want to die and have to go through this whole area again. So I could risk getting the Night Shield, because the Night Shield's really good. Actually, it's not much of a risk in the first place. We'll just... Oh, now there is. Let me roll. Oh, God, these guys hit so hard. And now the risk begins. There we go. Now he's dead. No risk. But now we gotta be really, really careful. So I don't have any more swigs in my Estus flask. But now I get a Night Shield, so it's okay. Is this shield actually better than the one we're using? No. No, it's not. We lose fire and lightning defense. And it weighs more. There's absolutely nothing better about this shield other than the attack. And the attack is so damn irrelevant on a shield that it should literally never be taken into consideration when you're looking at different shields to use. So I'm just going to bring my humanity out just in case I really desperately need to heal for something. I should not, but just always just in case. Because there is one more knight guy right around this corner to the left. And then we'll pretty much be scotch-free all the way to the, whatever it's called, the next bonfire, because it's very close. That's not what I wanted to do. But it worked out. So it's all good. Go ahead and just read my text that I just got. Hold on. Alright. And now there's 3 people between me and the next bonfire. 2 little knights and an archer. So if I die to these guys, I'm going to be so horribly embarrassed. I honestly won't even be able to explain it. And I'm definitely not going to. So that's good. That's really good. So if I died to those guys, holy shit. I probably would have just quit this game, honestly. Alright, there we go. Just get backstab for the overkill bonus. Should be about another 100 souls. And let's run over here to the bonfire. And obviously, whenever you sit at a bonfire, you restore your Estus flask. You can level up. You can repair your stuff after you get a repair box. All that jazz. And the blacksmith Andre is under this bonfire, so this guy is really cool. There's also a Titanite demon right next to him that we'll worry about him later, because he's totally irrelevant right now. We don't have to deal with him at all. And let's level up. Let's try and, yeah. Sure, what the heck. I know what I'll do. I'll take 2 points in endurance, and I'll use the soul of a lost undead. That'll give me 200 souls. And that'll give me just enough souls to level up again, and I'll put it in Vitality. Because we don't ever get another weapon that scales with anything for a long time after this. And the next item, or next weapon we'll be going for probably will be Murakumo. Because it's like the most amazing thing in my opinion in the world. But that takes, what, like 14 dex and 28 strength or something. We'll worry about it later. So let's just go over here and kill this archer dude real fast. Just want a quick stab in the back. What's the cool thing about going right first, it only aggroes one guy right here. So, pretty simple. The other guy doesn't even get aggroed until you run over to him. And then, I'll show you how to make this next room very easy. Because most people make it a lot harder than it really needs to be. So we're just gonna, there's a big ass Black Knight guy right here, and he gets pissed off with his huge ass mace. So we're just gonna pull him outside right here. Fight him in the much more open area. Because overall he's very easy to fight, he just looks very intimidating. And he's a little slow in the head, I guess. I'm over here, buddy. Try and swing his big ass mace at you, but he also swings it very slowly, so you've got ample time to get many hits off on him. Clearly it takes a lot of endurance from me when he hits me on my shield, but as you can see, very easy to kill. I guess he dropped a Titanite Shard. And the cool thing about killing him, right behind him there's a Firekeeper soul, which you can use at a Firekeeper to reinforce your Estus Flask. And I'll show you how to do that one here in a second. And see that channel up here? We're going to take him out very easily. We're actually going to go for only headshots. If we don't get headshots on him, he will start shooting spells at us, and that's not okay. So we got to aim a little bit more down right there. That should be good. There's a headshot. Wait a second, then shoot another arrow, because if you don't wait, he'll hit you. Or he'll have time to start shooting shit at you. Usually, if you're far enough away like I am, he won't even try and hit you at all. So this is just the super quick way to kill the Channeler. And what the Channeler does, he hits you incredibly hard. He obviously doesn't have a lot of health, but he hits really, really ridiculously hard. And he also will dance with his funny looking spear and try to empower all the enemies around him. So he's just all in all a pain in the ass. But let's go ahead and activate this shortcut, because this one is actually probably one of my most used shortcuts in the game. Because well, at least until you get the Lord Vessel and whatnot. That's not for a little while. Because what it does, it takes you directly from that altar, or that church I mean, straight to Firelink, where you first started the game, or first started your quest in Lordran. And the great thing about this area is this is a Firekeeper's bonfire, meaning it gives you 10 Estus Flasks instead of 5. And you can also go down here and talk to the lady behind the cage. And yeah, she can't talk, but you can reinforce your Estus Flask here. And now our Estus Flask heals us for another 100 health. The max reinforcement on Estus Flask is +7. And I mean, it's good to note. And we could kindle this right now, but there's really not a point. But next up is the Gargoyles, really. That's about all we got left in here. So let's go ahead and do that. We can talk to this guy and join the Way of the White. He gives us free stuff. So he gives us a copper coin. And then you talk to him again. And you say yes.
Very well.
There you go. Oh, well, my bad. I didn't mean to hit nobody.
Very well.
Come on. Yes. And now I am Way of the White. This is one of the many covenants in the game. I think there's 9 covenants. But we can learn our gesture here. Good gesture. Shrug. Not really anything we need. Very expected. We're not going to use miracles for a little while. And I should probably level first before I go up here, because without any armor, the Gargoyles could probably kill me pretty easily. So I'm just going to level it to be safe. Plus, you know, any levels you can get, always going to help. So I'm going to put another point of vitality. Because, you know, vitality, it's health, it's always good. Always great to have. Let's go kill the Gargoyles real fast. This is the first big boss that you'll kill. The Taurus Demon is the first mini boss considered. Like, the Taurus Demon is the first boss aside from the Asylum Demon that has a health bar. Other bosses, other mini bosses, or quote mini bosses, are the Black Knights, people like that. But the Gargoyles are the first big boss you kill. They guard the first Bell of Awakening, which not exactly sure what it does. I could go through the lore with you, but I'm not going to. It's totally pointless. What the hell is that on my heart? That looks horrendous. But there's one of those little rapier knight guys up here. He'll try and stab you. Just kill him if he'll ever drop his shield. I'm backstabbing a little bit because I don't want him to stab me in the head. That's pretty much what I'm doing that for. Ugh. And the thing that sucks about these guys is if you attack at the wrong time, they will parry you. And they stab you, and they hurt a lot. Like, I mean, they hurt a lot. And this room is a little annoying. You want to stay in this doorway, though, so they can't all rush you at once. Because there's a shit ton of these guys in this room. So you just gotta be careful and take them out without getting too eager to try and kill all of them at once. Because if you run in here and you get stun locked by getting hit by them, they will kill you. It really doesn't matter how good or you are or anything. They're gonna kill you if you're being dumb. And before we get the Gargoyles killed, actually, we're gonna go kill Lortek. Because Lortek gives us arguably the very best ring in the game. And if we don't kill him now, he'll actually kill the Firekeeper under Firelink, and that's not okay. Whoop, gotta backstab a little bit. Backstep, I mean. Try and stab us, and they'll slice him right back. Lortek might actually... I could definitely consider Lortek a mini-boss. Because he hits really hard, and he's really, really annoying to kill. So let's go ahead and just talk to him and then use the key. Let's go two-handed and him with one of these. Hit him with as much as you can so you can get a lot of damage off on him. Because he will be very, very annoying and difficult to kill at first. Alright, I'll be straight up honest with you guys. I was trying to kill Lortek and I messed up. So, because I got him really low, and what happens when you get Lortek low is that he gets really pissed off, really. That's basically what happens. Let's see if I can get a... I'm not... Oh, that's bad. Right. Need to take this chance to heal. Good thing Lortek's stupid. The heck? Apparently I can't kick Lortek. Good to know. Okay. Lortek needs to stop being a dick. Is really what's going on right here. There we go. There's a backstab on him. And whenever you get a backstab on Lortek, that's usually a good time to heal. Because Lortek's horribly annoying, and the fact that if you let him, or not if you let him, his shotels hit around your shield, and that's just terrible. And this is about when I'm gonna need to start being careful. Got another backstab off on him, but he's at his point where he gets to be his super strong self now, and that's not okay. So I'm just gonna kite him behind this door, so I'll have to run in here after me. There we go. There's his roll, and now he's dead. Perfect. Lortek is probably one of the most difficult humanoids to kill in the game, in my opinion. Especially for people that aren't super experienced. Simply because, you know, like I just said, he hits around your shield, and he also hits really hard when you don't have a lot of health. But the good thing about him is he drops this thing called the Ring of Favor and Protection, which increases your stamina, or your weight load, Does it increase your weight load? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. HP, stamina, load, all by 20%, and that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. Definitely very worth getting. Because when you, basically when you get this ring, you just get 20% more of everything, and that's arguably the best ring in the game. The only catch is if you take it off, it breaks. But I'm going to go back to Firelink and refill my Estus Flask, and I'll kill the Gargoyles. Alright, and we're back here. Where the gargoyles are, they're just up on top of on the roof. And the thing with the gargoyles is, you can become human and summon Solaire to help you with this fight, but I mean, if you're new, I would definitely recommend doing that, because it drastically decreases the difficulty of this fight. But I don't find them to be necessary for this, because they're really not that hard if you can do it pretty quickly. And I'm drinking one of my Estus flasks just to have full health. But basically, when I go out into the middle of this roof, the gargoyles will spawn. One spawns it the first time, and if you want, you can try and cut off his tail, and you get the gargoyle's tail axe. It's not that good. It's just kind of a collectible. But without further ado, let's get this cutscene started, and let's fight the gargoyles. And they're really not that difficult. I'll explain to you the strategies when we're fighting them. Or you can just watch it and watch how I do it. Because there are some pretty clear times that you can and can't hit, especially with the second one. But you really, really got to kill the first one quickly if you want to do this fight alone easily. And obviously, these guys look freaking cool, or at least I think they do. I actually messed up. Well, I didn't mess up. I keep trying. This is like my 6th try already. Because it's not because I'm not able to kill them. It's because I'm really trying to cut the tail off just so you guys can see that. And for some reason I just keep messing up. Like I can't get it off for some reason. So let's just climb back up here and kill him. Get the tail or not, I'm just gonna try and kill him. Where is he? There he is. Actually, I'm gonna really try and get the tail on this first guy before the second one spawns. No, what the fuck? That should have been it. Oh my god. I'm on. Just give me that gorgeous tail. I don't think he's gonna give it to me. Oh! Yes! Yes! Fuck your tail! Now we gotta kill you fast. Oh, yes. No. No. Come on. Please stop. Please stop for just a second. Take this second to heal, and I'll get my shield right back up. Can I please... Oh god, I took my shield down to try and get this off the screen. There we go, this is a perfect chance to kill him. I missed it. There it is! There's that guy down. He'll try and go back and shoot fire at me. I'm just gonna backstep and get an Estus flask in here. He'll try and breathe fire on me again. This guy, now that you kill the first gargoyle, fight's super easy now. Because this guy basically just tries to breathe fire on you all the time. You just sidestep him, and you swing at him. And apparently I'm not doing any damage. There we go. Just swing at him, try and breathe fire on you again. This is a freaking genius. We'll try and swing when you're very drastically far out of range. But like I said, he just keeps trying to breathe fire on you. So we'll go two-handed and hit him with some big swings. Kill the gargoyles. Very, very successful kill. Actually got the gargoyle helm cool. I think that helm looks really cool as well. Twin humanities, a bunch of souls. Got the tail axe. That was a pretty solid run. Made a few silly ass mistakes, but hey, those happen. So let's just run over here and climb up the last part of this tower to ring the first bell of awakening. And I decided while I was recording this, I'm actually going to record this in like big episodes. So this will be the end of the first episode after I ring the first bell of awakening. The second episode will probably end after I finish Sen's Fortress, because killing Quillag just is enough for an episode, especially with the huge ass shortcut we're going to take. So, let's go ahead and ring this real fast. Big ass cutscene is about to happen. So let's go ahead and watch it. I take that back. The big ass cutscene happens after you ring the second bell of awakening. I just remembered. Anyways, let's climb down here. And after we talk to Oswald and get the best gesture in the game, we are going to finish this episode. And basically, after I finish this episode, I'm just gonna go back to Firelink with a Homeward Bone. That's all you're gonna miss. Hi, Oswald. This guy, he lets you abandon your covenants and finish your sins and whatnot. And you can buy like the breaking curse thing from him, things like that. And let's switch this to, well, what is it? And let's switch this one to Shrug. And I'll see you guys next episode.